and welcome to the Traveling Introvert. Today I'm going to talk about travel apps. And the reason I say this is because I love travel apps, and also they've gotten me out of some situations, and just because there are many uses for them that I think people don't realize. And so I'm about to change phones and I'm looking at all my apps, and I have a little section called travel apps. So I want to talk about the apps that I have regarding travel and why I love and use them. And it's funny because I know a lot of people, I know a lot of digital nomads who travel a lot that don't use some of these and are fascinated by them. And I don't travel half as much as they do. So the first one I want to talk about is TripIt. It's a free app. And basically it will go into your email, scan any emails from hotel reservations, concert tickets, flight reservations, and pull them into this one app. Now, the reason why I love this app is because it is available offline. If you've just landed in a foreign country and you don't have internet and the immigration asks you, so where are you staying? And you don't know the address, instead of like hot panic or cold sweats, you can look up the hotel or whatever it is in TripIt because it works offline. You can put notes in it, you can put photos in it, you can share it with friends, family, co-workers, etc. And you can also have other people build an itinerary for you. So if you have a VA, for example, setting up all of your stuff, they can put it in there for you and be seen as a planner or as just someone who watches or someone who's a participant. So the free version is very, very good. I've never used the pro version, but I know it keeps track of miles and stuff like that. The next thing, airline apps. Always have the app of the airline you are flying with. Some apps are better than others. For example, some apps are just literally a redirect to the web page. Other apps are more robust and you can check in using the app. You can have your boarding pass on the app. And even if you don't, sort of do the boarding pass on the app, take a screenshot so you have it in case you don't have internet. Some apps will show you the layout of the new airport that you're going to, or where the nearest lounge is, or you can track your baggage using the app. So I highly recommend that, just because there's been times where maybe you don't have access to a computer, but you do have access to your phone, and using the app is just a really good deal. Exchange rate app. I find it useful, not when I'm traveling, but because I get paid from different people in different countries I have, and different payments go out in different currencies. I find the exchange app ridiculously important to me, even when I'm not traveling. I am going to say Uber. I know a lot of people are not Uber friendly. Some countries you don't have a choice. There's Uber or not a lot else. And the reason why I like it is because if I'm landing in a foreign country and I don't know where I'm going, Uber does. So I'm not sort of relying on a local taxi driver who may or may not take me the scenic route. So the next thing that I do really like is Hotel Tonight, and mainly because the app is fast loading. This sounds sort of like a really random thing for me, but I've got the Orbitz app, and that app takes so long to load, and I have to swipe through some things, and just putting in information takes that much longer that if I'm in a rush or my battery's about to die, I'm more likely to pick Hotel Tonight than I am the Orbitz app. And Hotel Tonight have now got their own sort of reward system where, the more money you spend, eventually you get more discounts and that sort of thing. So Google Maps offline, also amazing. Before you go anywhere, and also if it's linked to your calendar, it knows this. It will say, oh, your trip to New York's starting soon. Would you like to download a map for that? Having an offline map is super helpful. Again, if you don't have data, it stays on your phone and it will tell you where you are. And you can also mark off favorite restaurants or places you want to go and that sort of thing. And one that is slightly less travel related is a podcasting app. I love Radio Public because not only do the podcasters get paid, but you get a good listening experience. And they introduced me to some very random podcasts that I never would have found all by myself. And so that is an app that I find ridiculously helpful. Another app, and it looks like last app because I'm running out of time now, is Memrise. This one is a really good language app, and it gamifies, because gamifying is the big thing right now, how you learn a language. And so I've been going through it. I did it with Spanish and I did it with, can't remember, Japanese. When I was going to Japan, and I learned some stuff through it. So obviously, if all else fails, is Google Translate. So those are sort of the travel apps that I use. I hope someone has found that helpful. And please feel free to tell me what travel apps you use. Jump into the Facebook group and on the Facebook page, and tell me what apps that you use. I would love to know, because I love finding out about new and different apps. So thank you very much. Until next time.